Alright, well, I forgot something here. You hold on to the Hobbs here.
Oh, alright, have a good time.
Yeah.
I'll just be waiting here.
Okay, nothing bad will ever happen in a situation like that.
Nope. Oh, he's so screwed, isn't he? Shh. I'm sure he'll be fine. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 57 of Digimon Ghost Game. Because yes, it's still going. Ghost Taxi. If you've watched any of our episodes before, you know we go very in-depth into these episodes. So you may wish to leave and come back at a later time if you're averse to those. So, let's start with, well, what actually comes before the thing we harp on every time.
Yes, amazingly enough.
Is the intro has changed slightly. It's still the same song, but we have another Digimon.
Yep.
I'm not exactly sure why Seriesmon shows up after Lamortmon right when Ghoulish shows up, lending all the more credence to, gee, they're both megas.
What? No.
And then we get this giant group shot, and Espimons with everybody.
I don't know
Why? Somebody really likes him.
Yeah. Somebody trying to convince me he's important.
It is not us.
But
then, yes, then we move on into the actual episode that starts with...
our same narration we always get.
It's episode 2. And we start with the formula. Because we see a priest who seems to be standing in some church. And a mysterious vehicle shows up. You'll see this black taxi a lot in this episode. And dropping out of it is a nun. So she looks like she's had better days.
She looks a little bit like the people in the first episode there.
Yeah, a little bit like that. Yeah,
and
all the time sucked out of them. Those were better times.
I have more faith.
Yes. And so we hear a female voice says, "We're ready for them, bring me the next one,"
yes.
or something along those lines. And we see a dog shape go out.
A lot of green flames.
A lot of green flames, and goes and snatches the priest with it, and he goes, "No, wait, what are you doing?" and pulls him out. And seems to get into the car and drives off.
Calls the dog a demon as he drives him away.
Yes. Okay, yep.
Yep, this is Ghost Game.
I'm sure these people will be important.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we will at least see that priest again, but...
Yeah. At least don't bother even give them names this time.
Yeah. So we move on to our hero, and who is with Kotaro, and Gambamon is still sitting there in his arms as they're walking away from
somewhere.
A play.
They'll tell you they were at an all-girls school watching a play.
It seems like, yeah. And Kotaro really loved them. Calls them angels, and that was so amazing. He's got a bag of homemade cookies or something.
Apparently got from him somehow, yeah.
I mean, many things like that have fundraisers and bake sales,
Yeah.
This is not right! This is where I'm going to raise an issue with the episode. No. And I want to say Gambamon is sleeping in his arms still because the battle in the previous episode tired him out so much.
Hitting Mega the first time and took such drain on him.
I highly doubt that is what
they're going for, but...
That I'm just assuming it was a boring play to him, so he fell asleep. But I think it would be so much cooler to go that way, so...
Until proven otherwise.
That's my headcanon. And
Emma shows up again.
Yeah, she's buried too, where no one will find her. And they walk up to the road, and Hiro starts doing the pocket pat down, as I call it. Huh, I seem to have forgotten my phone. Here. And he hands Gambamon,
the Kotaro,
who's still sleeping soundly, doesn't even notice, and runs off. Of all the people to leave Gambamon with, I mean, I guess you're trying to protect him, because bad things always happen to this guy.
This poor guy.
This poor guy, 6-7 times now or whatever. It's been an amazing number of times he's been pulled into this. And so he's not there long when the taxi that we saw earlier.
He's going through his phone, looking at the pictures again, looking at angels on stage.
Mm-hmm. And so when the taxi passes by him, it goes a little bit further, but stops. And out drops what looks like the priest guy.
Yeah.
But he looks like the nun from before. He looks all shriveled and like he's been drained.
Not looking good, but they purposely have him moan, so.
Yeah, so he's not quite dead yet.
Not dead yet.
So, Kotaro, seeing this, obviously doesn't think that this is a great idea and starts trying to run away. But we see the green fire appear again in a ring around the vehicle. And they start asking about angels. And there's the purple ring of digital influence. You would think 57 episodes, they'd have told us what these things are called.
Give it a name or something.
What they are. No, not really. But you see him in almost every episode, so you should probably know what we're talking about at this point. He's like, my body, I can't move. And much like 2 episodes ago, we had people walking against their will. And he gets into the car. And here we get a much better look at, especially the dog.
Yes.
That is in there. And it's a 3-headed dog. So, again, if any of you follow Digimon, this is Cerberusmon, you know, or Siberismon, or whatever exactly he is in the Japanese version. Was another one in 2020, so he's not even, that obscure of one.
He was a partner Digimon Re-Rise, yeah. And interesting enough, Kotaro does not think it's an AI hologram. He thinks it's a monster.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll call Gamamon a hologram again later in the episode.
In this episode, yes. And we hear that feminine voice from the background, and we see a little bit of her silhouette back there. Yeah. She's sitting in the back seat. Especially, looking at her purple lips. I think we get a brief look at the gauntlets that she wears. And again, for those of you who know Digimon, you know who this is.
Yes.
And she asks, "Where are the angels?" Like, what are you talking about? And she starts breathing out this mist. Almost looks like she's smoking a cigarette. So you would think, like, if this was the dub, you'd think they, edited it out, but no.
No, that's just how it is. Yes.
How she is, and
how she blows the curse.
Yeah. And she seems to mostly go after him at first, saying, "Do you want to end up like the guy before? Then you better cooperate." Yeah. So put in...
You mentioned where Rainbows are. Put in where that place is. Yeah.
What? And puts him up to the GPS. Or whatever the computer of these new cars are. And put in the address. And it turns on like we've seen in this season. And it starts itself up and starts shifting and going on its own.
It's a self-driving car.
And they say, we need a living human to be in the seat.
Yeah, it'll work as long as there's a living human in the seat, yes.
100 times vehicle is so fun.
Well, this time Hero comes back to where they're supposed to be, and they're not there. So he pulls out the phone. They're fine, thankfully.
Yes.
And calls Kotaro.
Well, after he sees the other man on the ground with 2 people going, "We need to call an ambulance," he steps back from the body, and that's when he bumps into the cookies too.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, and he goes, "Wait, are those Kotaros? Gamamon!" And yeah, we cut back to the car, and there's a call going on.
And Gamamon finally is woken up.
Yeah, and the Digimon are like, spoilers. They are Digimon.
They're not monsters.
Yeah, just in case, because this season seems to still be surprised by that sometimes. Yeah, and Hero and Gamamon answers the phone, as we've shown he can.
Yep. Hero, and then you hear Kotaro's yelling,
"Oh, help me! There's a talking dog monster!" and all this stuff, and he's understandably freaked out. And he gets a little bit off of, like, a black taxi. He at least is able to get off a few little details before the call is abruptly ended in order to help make sure that they get his cooperation. She breathes out that mist, this curse as it turns out, and this, like, mist, not quite pixelation, starts to encompass Gamamon's legs. It's like, well, if you want your friend here to be okay, then you need to cooperate. But he's just a hologram. Yeah, how is that hurting him? Are you that thick, Kotaro? Apparently. Everybody's that freaking thick, yeah.
So anyway, they're getting impatient because how much longer is it going to take to get there? It's a self-driving car. He's never driven there. This is Japan. He walks everywhere. He's a student. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't know.
Or he takes public transit. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. We gotta make a right.
Right, and we're on the highway. We can't do that. Yeah. Oh, is that the only problem? And we see the purple rings again, and suddenly grabs the wheel and phases through the barrier on the right-hand side and goes wrong way into traffic. So, of course, there's a big truck coming that way. And it starts swerving to try to avoid him. And she just phases the car, the human, everything.
All the Digimon right through it.
Straight through it. And given what has happened before, spoiler, this is a frickin' mega. Yeah. I'm not having a problem with this.
This is not where any issues lie. No.
Not really, no. But just remember that this is her kind of power later. And as the poison is still growing, she looks a little curiously at Gamamon as these black spots are also spreading, where hers is more purple.
Yeah.
She's like, there's something there resisting my power. Interesting. Yeah, she is so nonchalant about pretty much everything this episode. It's just kind of like, It's not like, oh my god, or, really that interested. Just, It's something to notice.
We're going to cut back to the main group, and Hiro's on the phone talking to Ruli and Kyoshiro. And they're all coming from different ways, and they say, yeah, it's just about a black taxi.
And Kyo's heard about the ghost taxi?
Yeah. And the Ruin account has something about all this. Of course, they hadn't, looked into this prior to now, like, good heroes would.
No, just happened to come across it again.
Mm-hmm.
And so they start talking about everything, and there's general information again, nothing real.
Yeah. They eventually meet up with Hiro, and the gang's all here.
We got Jinryumon, we got Airdramon,
yeah.
We got Espimon. Yeah. He's in the title card now. Yeah.
Yeah, but Jinryumon's not.
But yeah, so they start talking about, well, we gotta find him. I don't know where we're gonna find him. And
out of nowhere,
a police officer starts coming up. Like, what are you kids doing out alone?
At this time of night, Yoshiro starts to come up with some kind of story, and then the police band radio goes off.
They say that there has been a black taxi spotted doing...
There's an accident, the truck overturned, they say a black taxi left the scene. How convenient, just at this right moment.
Again, still not the worst thing.
No, you gotta keep the storyline moving. I get this to a certain point.
Yeah.
But again, Lord's very used to community to, look found it.
Yeah, or some...
The Monodermon you've seen before.
Mm-hmm. And so the officer doesn't immediately go to respond to that. He's still questioning the kids.
Well, they put on digital field and say later, loser. Oh, wait, no.
No, that'd be smart. No, of all people, Airdramon just starts randomly shouting, help me!
Yes, they were hiding in the woods, so the policeman wouldn't see them.
Yeah, so it's like, you kids wait here. Are you okay? And so they just zip out and leave him in the dust.
Yep.
I mean, okay, sure.
The whole point was just to give them information where the taxi was.
Yeah, to get them on the right track.
We cut to the black taxi who's arrived at the school, which is late at night, and nobody is there.
So yeah, so Super's mom comes out and says, yeah, there's nobody. There's nothing here. And so she starts blowing more of the smoke at Kotaro because she is not pleased that this is the result.
Oh, no idea.
Like, are these girls the angels were talking? Yes!
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. What was I supposed to know? We'll go to the next location.
What next location? He just says it nonchalantly and the car starts moving. Where are they going?
One of the girls' addresses is my best guess, because I don't know where, how...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really not a big deal. The cavalry arrives.
Finally, they show up as he seems about to pass out. He opens up his eyes slightly to see them on Jinryumon, and he doesn't freak out that there's a dragon monster.
Yeah, only dogs are scary.
Yeah, and he just passes out again. Well, to stop the car, they throw a moat bomb at the wheel.
That's true, yep.
That's how they get the car to stop, and it spins a bit and is more out of control, so it comes to a stop. Yes, and that is when Gamamon finally decides that he can make his move.
Yep, he gets up, kind of gets Kotaro out of the seat, and before he leaves, he shoots a particular look at Lilithmon.
With a black...
You've seen these eyes before.
You know what this signifies.
Except it doesn't.
And then it just leaves. It doesn't
leaves,
actually, it doesn't actually,
Then Gamamon leaves.
Not Gulis, not anything. Yeah, he just jumps out. Why did you separate them then? The whole point of separating
doing this stupid thing
and Gamamon was to get Gulis again because you have Seriousmon now.
Otherwise you would never have them, yeah.
So, okay.
So you're not using them, so why, do this plot point.
You just kind of wanted to show them off. Okay.
Silversmon comes out and says, "What are you doing? Why are you getting in the way of my master Lilith-sama?" Or
why are you getting in the way of her?
And Angoron goes, "Oh, Lilith Mom! In that case, it must be a powerful curse."
Oh, okay.
And Jellymon says, "Oh no, I can't fix curses."
Mm-hmm. And as they start to work Digivolve in order to fight, Hiro gets the idea of, oh yeah, we remember this other Digimon that we have. Tapirmon, or Bakumon as they call him. He might be able to help. And Jinryumon's like, alright, I'm on it.
And Hiro goes, wait, I'll just email him here.
Well, there's that, and Shinryumon's never met Tapirmon.
No.
At least not on screen.
Not even as a Ryujinmon.
Yeah. So...
And again, where does Tapirmon stay?
Supposedly he stays at Hero's room, but when we talked about it said
him there.
When we talked about he stayed there, he slept at the library, not actually there anyway.
Well, Mortmon and Thetismon smack around Servicemon pretty good.
Oh yeah, they don't have too much of a problem with him, though he does
mode change,
which for a moment I thought was he digivolved into like Plutomon. I'm like, oh my god,
or Anubismon or something.
We're really gonna no, it's just he has a werewolf mode that he shifts into, which because they're just giant dog hands, it's a weird looking mode, but you know, there's plenty of Digimon that don't have hands.
Weird looking hands,
yeah. So definitely not the biggest thing. And they slam him into the wall, and he's like, "I failed. How could I
let this happen?" Yes.
And
then at this point, the door and the black tag opens,
and the little bit of purple mist comes out. And how dare you hurt my loyal minion, servant, whatever exactly
the line is.
She calls him, and there is just a stillness.
Yes.
When she comes out, everybody is nearly frozen, especially Espimon and Airdramon, rookies and champions. When this menacing Mega comes out,
and she steps out of the pixie, and you can just see the aura of power just emanating from her.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the 7 deadly Digimon. Lilithmon is usually one of the more powerful Megas on top of being that. And it shows here.
Yeah, and Espimon's just like, I can't even move.
I can't move. Such a murderous intent.
He's like, yes, they get what this is. And then,
but then
nowhere, a light comes from the sky and hits the ground, and her aura's gone. Who could have done this? Is this Clavis Angemon?
This is D'Arkmon's back, Well, I think he's only an ultimate, but still it would be...
I think he's only champion.
Okay, but still would be better than...
And it turns out it's Tapirmon that was able to do this to a Mega level Digimon.
Not only does he get rid of the aura, but he's already starting to fix the curse on Gabumon, who's starting to look better. This is a rookie! This is a Mega!
Yeah. I get that. No, he is a holy type, but... Rookie stage! Mega stage!
I can't even fit it on the screen, of where this should be. Yeah, that right there is my biggest issue probably with this episode.
Yeah.
Is, what?
Because you had the concept of what this should mean.
And then...
It's gone with the rookie's appearance. There's he makes some comment about how annoying it is to have to deal with someone who's selling Digimon to the human world willy-nilly. But it really doesn't concern her.
I personally find the one who sent Digimon here from the digital world without any rhyme or reason to be quite vexing, is her line.
Not that it concerns me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a poor line. We need to mention it comes out at some point.
Yeah, so... interesting. So, I mean, just last episode we had Kazuhamon saying something fairly similar, that is this the instructions of the one who sent us, or the intentions. So they're teasing something. They're teasing the tiniest little crumb of plot.
Well, for 2 episodes in a row, though, which is more than we usually get.
Oh, so get excited, everyone! This is peak Ghost Game right here. We get teased plot 2 episodes in a row.
We get 2 lines in 2 episodes in a row that kind of say the same thing.
Woohoo! She gets very annoyed that Tapirmon is there and so holy, so launches her attack, and it's like inches from his face. So we get Kano Weismon.
It's in there.
I mean, I get it, but you wanted Digimon before.
Is that close?
Yeah.
And at this point, Lilithmon mentions how much she just hates all holy Digimon. Yeah. She's after something called the Angel Hunt.
Yes, that she's...
That's why she was looking for angels, because she hates holy Digimon and wants to eradicate them from both worlds. I think she's doing a good job on this one.
Yeah, not many over here. And actually, Keno is able to block her attack, so, he at least does, somewhat well. But why does Gabumon's Warp Digivolve only go to Ultimate now? He has a higher form. I get it, the season's kind of wanted to show off the lower forms for longer, assuming that's pretty much the only reason. Because, Warp Digivolve, you just go!
It wasn't a big deal in Savers, he just did it to save time.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But, it's not long before we get Seriousmon to come out again.
Yeah, then knows everyone leaves, Thetismon one more mile alone. But he doesn't do all that well, and
Yeah, she slaps Lamormon and Titusmon again, hits him with a Naser nail, poisons them, and he's like, "How dare you!" And she's just like, "Huh, too slow. You're not used to fighting, are you?"
Yeah, so the serious mind gets behind him like,
Yeah.
You're not used to this, are you?
Yeah, she is, again, one of the 7 deadly Digimon versus a pretty new to Mega Digimon. Yes, partner Digimon can be stronger, but yes, this makes sense. This is what happened in the original adventure when they ran into Experience Megas. They're just like, go away. We're on a whole nother level. And so it takes something a little clever to be able to beat her. I want to say it's... Yeah, to at least get a hit on her.
Yes.
Because when she goes in for the Naser nail, she does jab right into his abdomen. But when she tries to pull back, she's stuck in his armor or some such. She's like, now I've got you. So, that's cool. Was that just luck? Or was that planned?
Yeah, was that a plan or is this a lucky side effect because your armor's thick enough?
They never said anything to make it seem like they planned this.
I mean, it was Marcus from Savers. Yeah, that would have been his plan. Go ahead and take the hit so you can hit him back.
Yeah, that's just a very simple plan, but sometimes it works.
It works for him, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the case here? I don't
know.
Again, I'll say it is, just, again, I'm trying to give him some credit.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure.
Yeah, and so he's able to pull out the photon blade, or how
Blazing sword,
yeah, whatever it's called. Get a slash in on her, and it breaks off one of her horns.
Yeah, on her tiara there.
Yeah, so, I mean, nothing that actually hurts her.
Yeah.
But it is at least something.
Something, and she goes, okay.
She starts laughing, going, you know, you're powerful. I like you.
Yes.
You know, I've been at this hunt for so long. With the two of us combined, we could really, you know, take over this world and eliminate them. Like, I'll never work with you. Well, maybe you wouldn't.
No, this is later. Yes, open up the gate and says, oh, very well. I have to go heal my minion.
Yeah, she just opens the gate nonchalantly.
Yeah, the digital gate. And they go, whoa, that's a digital gate. Goes, yeah, I can come and go as I want.
Which, again, freaking Mega. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not really going to have an issue that she's just like, yeah. But yeah.
And this is, you're saying, well, it doesn't concern her. Well, apparently she can control gates too.
Yeah, she doesn't have to worry about that. And yeah, as she's leaving, she's like, well, why don't you consider joining me? I'll never join you. Well, that's what you say. What about the other one?
Well, considering the look the other one gave you, I think you'd say, you cursed me, you naughty thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to punish you.
Yes. And I will say, for an episode about Lilithmon, they do not play up really any part of the lust.
No.
Really, that she's the Digimon of. And compared to some other Digimon we've seen this season, she's fairly covered and actually not, you know, really using that to her advantage. It's not what I expected from the Lilithmon episode.
No. That's what we had with Bastemon, no.
Yeah, especially with Kotaro being highly involved with her too.
I had not considered that, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
Of course she will be back!
You'll see
We've
me again.
heard this
I've heard
so
this
many
before,
times.
Yeah.
They've left so many things open that I really don't believe you until you prove me wrong.
Well, you know, if you've got all these curses and this poisoning, well, maybe that'll be part of it. They'll have to refund. Can't fix that, and no, that's all good. Titusmon can fix the poison, and the Piermon fixes Kotaro, no problem.
Can fix the curses.
And they can send them to the hospitals, all good.
Yeah, Titusmon can go to the hospitals to help people there. Leave it to us.
Yeah. So yeah, there's really no reason to pursue her because there's no immediate need.
Yeah, an Ultimate and a Rookie are easily fixing her. I mean, sure, they're made to fix these things, so sure, could they possibly?
Some time.
Yeah,
but they're done.
Yeah, I mean that's Ghost Game's problem in a nutshell, is that things have to be done like that because it's so episodic.
And then Hero takes a moment to ponder as everybody else is dancing around, I'm really happy that this Mega's loose in the ground world.
Yeah.
And he says, so someone is controlling the gate and sending Digimon here.
Yeah.
So, we'll do something about it next episode, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And we get an Angoramon poem, and we get our study files, but...
In a bubble. This is a good episode.
So, yeah. If I had any faith that this stuff would build into something, if, you know, we would actually have Lilithmon come out to draw out Gula somehow.
Lilithmon recruiting people to actually go on this angel hunt.
Yeah.
You know, that could be your 10-story arc. She's a mega level Digimon. Good enough villain. Angel Hunt, here's your story. Let's go for it.
She could open up gates. Bring back Metal Phantomon. He was freaky.
Yeah.
You know.
Recruiting an army.
Yeah, I got people that would.
You've got all you need here to push yourself to a decent ending. But we've had this before.
And then nothing ever comes of it.
And you've had the vampires in charge of this mega corporation. Nothing. We've had demons starting to come and consume the world. Nothing.
May Crackmon hates humans and promises to, hurt them. Haven't seen her in 5 episodes.
Yeah.
So
Hero saying, I will be the bridge between Digimon and the come of this world. Nothing. You've seen all this before.
Yeah. He's not forced himself into the community to be that person, When they say no humans, no, you need us. No. And that's what we'll get until you prove me wrong, Ghost Game. Please do.
Yeah, I hope you prove us wrong, but I'm not assuming that this will ever go anywhere.
Ever change after 57 episodes of this.
Yeah, don't expect anything here to be significant in episode 58.
And looking from the previews, you are right!
It sure doesn't look like any of it matters.
Except, finally, someone remembered that Ruli plays piano.
She does?
Yeah, because she's playing it while they're talking about the episode. Again, this is like a basic thing we established in episode 2 or 3. And she's played it maybe twice since.
Yeah, a few times, but
yeah,
half a dozen the most.
Anyway, that's one minor scene of what they're showing, and it's all about ancient civilizations and people coming back, and I think people turning into bricks. I think.
Yeah, this looks painful.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what's going on here, but ow, dude.
Yeah,
I feel ow.
I think he's turning into one of the bricks that you then see.
With this Ghost Game, this probably won't even be that painful or long term.
Yeah, you'll just forget and wake up. Yeah,
but Mummymon seems to show up a lot in this previews.
He really likes that trench coat, and you know what? It's not a bad look for him.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
It's all billowing. He's got some cool action shots and things, and yeah, it looks like someone's building a giant pyramid.
At the end, and the episode's called Pyramid.
So I'm guessing Pharaohmon. They do
guess.
Not show us anything, but it could be ancient Sphinxmon or
Could be the Ferdimon.
Yeah, there's
the
definitely
Nubismon.
Yeah, there's definitely other things they could go, but Pharaohmon's the most common one and very much tied to Egyptian pyramid kind of stuff. But we'll see. I bet you nothing of importance will happen as usual. But thank you all for watching. If you made it this far in the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Click here if you want to see another Digimon video from us. And as always, everyone, remember to be awesome. Till the next one, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.